This episode has been a Strategic People's production sponsored by Samaj Music Group. All rights reserved. 2018.
Lil' mama gon' shake it, bag it up. Lil' mama don't break it, bag it up, bend it up.
Thanks for tuning into 1Lafayette Radio Music Station podcast. We are so excited. Thanks so much for all the love and support we received from the very first episode of our podcast. We are loved more than we ever knew by our community. It feels so good. Today, representing the 337, the Flatlands of Lafayette, Louisiana, it's your girls, Lane Marie
and Daisha Nicole.
Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell for notifications for our up-and-coming shows. Today's highlights are our topic of the day, taking a chance. 337 was trending with Daisha Nicole. Quote of the day, the book of the day, the social post of the day, social hustlers of the week. And guys, I just want to let you know what social hustlers of the week mean. It's for anyone who is out there hustling. You have a business, you're an entrepreneur, you have things that you are creating, and you're out there, you're hustling, you're grinding. You're not just grinding out there in the public, but you're also grinding and promoting your business on social media. So we would like to go ahead and spotlight those social hustlers of the week. You can't have the hustle without the social, because you have to be out there promoting. If nobody know you exist, your business won't be successful. And our newest categories are Best Selfie of the Week, Tip of the Day, and Back Down Memory Lane. How you doing today, boo?
Good. Can't complain.
Awesome. Girl, I can't even put into words how I'm feeling right now. I'm just filled with so much gratitude coming off the release of this album dropping, us on our podcast, and celebrating Broderick's birthday. It has just been an amazing 2 days. I'd like to shout out all the artists that is on the album, man. Without them, it wouldn't be possible. Also, a special shout out to the SMG family. Y'all know who you are. Broderick and I presented y'all with a vision back in 2012. Y'all never questioned it once. Y'all trusted us with your talent and time, and for that, we are forever grateful. Dej, let me ask you this. What are some of your favorite cuts off the album?
Well, girl, you know my favorite is She Keeps Calling Me.
Of course.
Girl, I couldn't wait for y'all to play that. And after y'all went away, Burn Me Up, I would go and find a story in the memories. It popped up one day. I'm like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna save it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna listen to it every now and then because that's all I could get.
Still supporting, huh?
Yes, indeed. But also, my favorite now is What You Gonna Do For Me and Against My Window Pane.
Yeah. That is definitely some of my favorites as well. Well, for me, it's all of them. I have a lot that are near and dear to my heart, but for me, I would say my favorites are She Say She Will. Girl, that's my jam. Girl, like I transform when I hear that song. Against My Window Pane. Girl, Slam Doors. Oh my God, that was a Houston Lafayette collaboration. Shout out to Buck Time in Houston, Texas. That is also a family member of ours. Another one, girl, Atomic Kush. OMG. Those two guys on that song there, Big Pap and Quotland, a.k.a. Q the Alpha. Shout out to those guys, man. They really put it down for us on that track. I love that. That's just a bunch of talent on that track all wrapped up into one. Another one is Let Me Do Me. Girl, that's for my godchild, a.k.a. Young Koki, y'all. He putting it down hard on this record right here. Be on the lookout. He's going to be dropping his album soon in the next, few months, maybe coming out next year sometime. He's only 16 years old. So shout out to Young Koki. A Million, I love that song because it's just talking about how you're grinding and you're stacking your paper. All those songs speak to me differently, girl.
Oh, and excuse me. I gotta say thanks, cuz, for sharing that YouTube link to where I can go and get the songs. Because that ZTE I can't even download one.
Oh, no. Tragic.
Girl, it's bad. Man, that's awful. Well, before we jump into today's topic, don't forget to get the 725 album, The Introduction, We Are One, by one of Lafayette's own music producers, SP King James. The album links will be added to today's video, so watch out for that. This album features 26 songs from various artists that's very talented from the Lafayette area, so be sure to support it. A like, a comment, a stream, a share goes a long way. You can also follow him at Strategic Peoples on Instagram and Facebook. Available in all major online stores now. Go get it today. Please leave us your feedback in the comment section about your take on the music and what you think about this episode on YouTube. Before we get into taking a chance, I just want to say, now this is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down. Oh, you're not ready for that. All right. Well, today's topic is about taking a chance. This one is very important to me because I had to take a chance.
Mm-hmm.
I took a chance by leaving a job that I was at, I think, for 8 years.
Mm-hmm.
I worked at UPS, and I was starting to hate the job. I mean, it was hard. When you was hot, child.
Yes.
When you was cold, you was cold. We was in a warehouse. I was, loading trucks. I was doing a lot.
Yeah.
So I started to tell myself, ain't no way God put me here to load a truck.
Yes.
It gotta be something bigger for me. There's no way I was put on this earth to load a truck.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem I had was my confidence wasn't there. I felt like that's all I could have done. So taking a chance for me was hard.
Right.
Because it was putting me out of my comfort zone.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to say to anybody out there that's struggling with if they should or shouldn't do anything, don't. Sometimes we just got to do it.
Right.
Because to live with regret is the worst feeling ever.
Right.
I'm going to tell you a time about when I took a chance. I don't want my story to be long. I'm going to try to keep it short, but I'm going to tell you about my time when I took a chance. I knew I had to go. Excuse me. I'm sorry, y'all. When I pulled up to UPS, before I got down out of my car, I rolled my eyes at the building.
Wow.
I don't know who do that. Like, the building could come do me something. I rolled my eyes at the building. I was so disgusted with that place. I just was over it.
Yeah.
But I feared, moving forward because I didn't have the confidence. I felt like I couldn't do anything else. I felt like I wasn't capable of doing anything else. Mm-hmm. And because I took the chance is why I'm even doing this, because now I feel like I've opened myself and I've allowed myself to learn different things and I feel comfortable doing other things. Mm-hmm. But anyway, one day I was using the bathroom and something came to me and said, you should be a counselor.
Yes.
I'm like, counselor? I'm not going to be no I'm not going to school for that. You got to go to school to be a counselor. You got to do I'm not going through that.
You start talking yourself out of it.
Start talking myself out of it. But me and one of my friends, Scotty, we had a conversation about a guy we went to school with, named Phil. And him and Scotty and Phil are friends or whatever. And he was like, yeah. One day he was telling me, yeah, Phil do such and such. I was like, okay, that sounds kind of cool. Okay. But so that kind of stayed in the back of my mind, but it didn't really do nothing because I wasn't sure that's what I wanted to do. So one day I was using the bathroom, and everybody know me, child. When I go in there, I be in there for 4 hours. But that's another story.
That must run in the family.
Girl, legs done fell asleep, everything.
Oh, Lord.
But I was in there and it hit me that I should do that, and I was trying to dismiss it because I didn't want to feel like that's what I needed to do. Because again, I was scared. I was scared of challenges. I didn't feel like I couldn't do it. So one day I went to work and this supervisor, his name was Jeff. Hey, Jeff. I'm glad you came to UPS, but he came there. It's like he ruined the energy there, and I didn't even want to go there. So long story short, I'm trying not to make this long. He started working on everybody's nerve, and I was doing some things that I wasn't supposed to be doing. We wasn't supposed to have our headphones in while working. And I just wanted to do what I wanted to do. I didn't want to be there no more anyway. I was no call, no show, all that.
You was looking for a reason.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't even showing up to work no more. I went when I wanted to go.
You was hoping they was going to fire you so you didn't have to jump and take a chance.
That's right. So he came in there. He was like, I know you ain't got no, I know you ain't on the phone. I'm like, man, I'm not on no phone, man. I'm booting up on the man. Like, well, what's up? No, man, I'm not on no phone, man. man, you tripping. I'm listening to music. He was like, well, let me see your phone. I'm like, you ain't fixing to see my phone. He trying to get my phone, licking my stuff. I'm like, boy, bye. Well, you could go home. I'm like, cool. So I left. Got in my car, said, oh, them people just fired me. Damn, I lost my damn job. But I had another job, too. I was working at Hobby Lobby. Another thing, not taking a chance, had me working 3 jobs at a time. But anyway, that's another story, too. So I sat in my car. I was like, dang, I done lost my job. I was like, oh, well, F it. Drove home. I was like, whew, I ain't got to deal with that no more. So I was like, dang, now what I'm going to do? So what that did was it forced me to make the phone call to Phil. So I was like, Phil, hey, you know, do you need a degree to do what you're doing? Blah, 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 blah. He was like, you know what? He said, let me call you back. So he called me back. He was like, look, I just found out that you really don't need a degree to do it. And I was like, what? He was like, look, come by the office and I'm, you know, we're going to figure out what we need to do. I need to talk to you to see where you at, you know, all that. So I went over there. So it was funny. I was getting all the signs. So when I went there, I pulled up to the building. And when I pulled up to the building, I said to myself, I said, my God, because it was strange. A few years ago, I went to that same building to do something for somebody. And I told myself that I needed to be here. See? I was like, I need to be at a place like this, looking professional with an easy job. I need to be doing something like that. But I just said it. So when I pulled up to the building, I was like, wow, this is the same building I told myself I needed to be at.
Wow. You see what had happened was, and I don't want to cut you off, but when you had went there years prior, you had planted the seed.
And I didn't even know.
You had already saw yourself there. So subconsciously, your mind told you, hey, this is not what we need to be. UPS, that's not us. That's not us. Because you had already told yourself that you need to be professional.
And I didn't even know that.
Yep. So that's what happened, girl.
I didn't believe in myself enough, though.
Right.
So, excuse me, I went in there and me and Phil spoke or whatever. And we got to talking and talking and talking. And one thing he told me I'll never forget. Hey, Phil, shout out to Phil, man. Because he gave me a chance, you know.
Yes, Phil.
I'm about to get emotional talking about that.
Thank you, Phil. My sister wouldn't be here with me. Thank you.
So, I'm for real, though, like. So he told me, he looked at me after talking to me, he said, you have something that can't be taught in college.
Wow.
And I was like, whoa. He was like, this is what I'm going to do. He said, because you don't have a degree, it's going to take me a little while. He said, I want you to go and talk to this one. I was like, okay, cool. So I went out and talked to everybody. And, you know, everything was cool. He said, I'm going to get back with you. He said, it's going to take a little while, but I'm going to get back with you. So I left. And then right after I leave, UPS called me again. Hey, come on in. We're going to have a meeting, blah, 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 blah. So I was like, okay, cool. I went in there, have a meeting. Look, this is what we're going to do. We're going to write you up. We don't want to fire you. You're good. You know, blah, blah, blah. You've been here long. But I was like, okay, cool. So I ended up going back to UPS. So I was like, I was getting all kind of signs, you know, that this is where I needed to be. So I ended up going to church on the Sunday. I was like, I can't do no counseling job or whatever. So I ended up going to church on Sunday. Long story short, I keep saying long story short, and child, this story is long. But my pastor was preaching. Shout out to my pastor, man. Tyrone Davis. But he said, in his sermon, he said, God is going to call the unqualified.
Girl, that just gave me the chills.
And when he said that, you're trying to act like that's not film. Like, that ain't for me.
You was getting convicted.
Yeah.
But then the old you wanted to come back and say, you know what, that's not us. He not talking to us.
And that's how
Don't listen, close your ears.
That's how it was. I fought with that. I was like, he ain't talking to me.
Yeah.
Me and my friend always talk about, we always laugh and joke. We be like, God, we want God to show us a sign. And when he shows us a sign, we be like, that ain't it. Make it rain. Did he make it rain? And we be like, okay, God, come down the cloud. That was you. Now we just want too much.
Yeah.
But I was getting all the signs that I needed to get to take the jump, the move.
Right.
And I finally did it. I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. Phil called me. We got the ball rolling. I shadowed him for a few days, and before you know it, I was doing it. But I was still scared because I still stayed to UPS. I was at UPS, Hobby Lobby, and then I was at the counseling job.
Wow, you were basically a Jamaican.
Girl, I was doing a lot, but I was scared. I was still holding on to it. So I'm saying this to say, in the end, I ended up letting all the jobs go, and I kept the counseling job. And that was a blessing in disguise, because what it allowed me to do is it allowed me to counsel over 30 people.
That's awesome, girl.
And I might have didn't get to everybody or touch everybody, but I was allowed to help change the mindset of others. And it also allowed me time to think about certain things that I wanted to do. And I've also thought about it. I also thought about starting a business. I've never in a million years would have think I want a business.
Right.
That's going to be coming soon too.
Right. That is amazing.
So I'm just saying I'm saying all that to say, sometimes when we feel like we're not worthy enough or we feel like we can't do it, sometimes we just got to do it. We don't want to live with regret. Taking a chance is filled with so many uncertainties, and you're so scared. You don't want to do it, but sometimes we just have to, because we'll never know. If we don't do it, we'll never know.
Right.
So I'm sorry, I that was long, and I'm almost getting emotional, but that's all I have to say about taking a chance. You just got to do it. That's the only way. The only way.
Right. Well, for me, I'm basically taking a chance with this podcast. Some of you may or may not know that I'm a realtor. Yes, my license is still active and live. And if you need real estate, call me, buying, selling. Follow me on Facebook, Elena Gotch. But like I said, I took a chance with this podcast simply because this is another part of my life. I have a chance of losing business from maybe current clients or potential clients, colleagues, affiliates. You know, they may look at this, hear this, and be like, well, we don't want to be associated with her. You know, she promoting business, hip-hop. Yeah, the music may curse a little bit, but that's okay. You know, you go behind closed doors, you cuss. You know what I mean? So I'm the type of person, you're going to get 100% of me all the time. Whether I'm in a professional setting, whether I'm in this type of setting, you're going to get me. And people that know me know that. I'm always joking. I speak what I have to say. I'm excited. I'm bubbly. That's me. But like, I risk the chance because I could literally get blackballed or get shunned from the real estate world because of this.
Right.
You know, some people may not feel like they want to be associated with me because of this, but that's okay, and I'm okay with that because I'm living my truth. And like you said about regret, I don't want to live with regret.
No.
I don't want to be in my 60s and 70s and wish I should have. Or
shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Yeah, exactly. And I can't live my life like that. And I feel like in order to be a role model to my kids, I have to show them, you know, hey, mom and daddy, we put our hands a little bit here, a little bit there, but that's because we have so much passion for the things that we do, you know, and we have a lot of different things that we are interested in, you know, like I always tell my kids, you know, hey, if you're interested in that, that's cool. Let's do that. When you're tired of doing that, let's try something else. You know, you have to explore their passions. And that's what I do. I explore my passions. Anybody who know me, know. Girl, I done tried so many different businesses, girl, from CPEA, if anybody don't know what that is, that's the Child Protection Education of America. Girl, I used to be outside of like the Walgreens, CVS, all that, with the table selling CPEA. You know, but I just did whatever. Girl, I did life insurance with Primerica. I did Team National, you know, like I said. But like, my main two things is real estate. I always go back to real estate, and I always go back to music. That has been my main two things. But all those other jobs that I've mentioned and whatnot, that has prepared me to be who I am in real estate and in music. You know what I mean? So you just never know where you're going to end up. But I always try to go back to do what it is that I love to do. And those other things that I did has prepared me for that. Speaking of real estate, I just want to talk a little bit about one of my colleagues. Y'all may know her, Brandy Signer with Goldilocks Realty. We started real estate school together back in 2007. And what I admire about Brandy is this. Brandy was never scared to be Brandy, okay? And Brandy appearance is not the norm in the real estate world. You know, she has beautiful dark skin, golden dreadlocks. And she told me, she said, you know what, Elena, when I came into the business, people were telling me, oh, Brenda, you should cut your hair off, this, that, and the other. She's like, no, I'm not cutting my hair off. You know, this is who I am. So what she did was she took a negative and turned it into a positive.
That's right.
And she branded herself and her business around her golden dreadlocks. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people, you know, they may have laughed at her, talked about her, but guess what? She's striving.
That's
so
right.
shout out to Brandy Signer with Goldilocks Realty. That is my girl, you know, and I'm the type of person, if we're doing the same type of business, I'm a woman, I want to lift you up, I want to support you. I'm not afraid of competition because I believe that whatever is meant for me is meant for me. And
Right.
nobody can take that away from
Right,
me.
right,
You
right,
know,
right,
and that's
right.
who I am. And so that's what I want to say. You know, I took a chance with this podcast and the risk of possibly losing a lot with real estate, but I'm okay with that. This may even open up, you know, my real estate even more. I don't know what it's going to do,
Right.
but all I know is that I'm following my heart. I'm excited about it. I don't know what's going to happen next, but whatever happens next will be great.
Right, right. I wanna go back. I wanna say something about taking a chance too. Another thing would kind of encourage me to take a chance. My daughter told me one day. She said, "Mom, I have a friend named Tanya that she do hair, but if I'm not mistaken, I think she's how you call it? She's at Blue Cliff, I think.
Okay.
How you call them people? An instructor, I think.
She the one who teaches the class?
Right, right.
Okay, yeah. So
she's
an
doing
instructor.
that. So my daughter told me, she came to me, she said, "Mama, I want to be like Miss Tanya."
Wow.
And I was like, "Oh, okay, Pook." I was like, that's good. You know, you want to do hair and you want to do something. But at that time, I was working at UPS.
Mm-hmm.
And shout out to Tanya, you know, because, you know, she do great things, but I'm not gonna say it hurt my feelings, but I was like, oh my God,
Yeah.
I'm not doing nothing that my child could
Look up to.
I'm
Yes.
working at UPS, I'm getting dirty with packages.
Yeah,
And
but
I'm
that
like,
made you check yourself
yeah.
too. Yes.
I was like, I have to do something to where she can say, hey, I want to be like my mom.
Right, right.
So that was something that encouraged me also. And when I went into doing the job, the counseling job, later on, she was sitting at a desk, a little table thing she had, and she said, look, mommy. She had like an invisible person. She said, look, mommy, look my client.
Aw.
And I was like, oh, that's when I knew I did something right.
That warms your heart. And look, my girls do the same thing too, girl. Whenever they have career day at school, they don't say realtor or real estate agent. I'm gonna be a how they say that? I'm gonna be a real estater. Yeah, I'm going dressed up as a real estater today. You know, they always trying to mimic me. And you know what? Especially little girls, you know, they look up to their moms and that's where they start mimicking life from. So, you know, if you have a positive household, you know, or a negative household, you have to always remember that children learn where they live. You know, if they live with criticism, they're going to learn to condemn. You know, so you have to be conscious about what you say and what you do and how you act around your children.
That's right.
Because you want to grow positive children that could leave a stamp on the world. You know what I mean?
Their environment. That's
Exactly.
Right.
Well, that's the end of today's segment. Up next, we have Back Down Memory Lane. 337 was trending with Daisha Nicole. But before we do that, we're going to take a quick music break off the SP King James 725 album, Back in the Day. Stay tuned.
Remember back in the day, doing 55 on the freeway. Remember back in the day, Daddy jamming records by the OJs. Remember back in the day, Mama putting our gifts on layaway. Remember back in the day, pushing old school Chevy, sliding sideways. Remember back in the day.
Not today, we doing the same old thing. Remember back in the day. Not today, we doing the same old things. Remember back in the day. Not today, we doing the same old things. Remember back in the day. Not today, we doing the same old things.
Back in the days, nowadays we doing the same old thing. That's right, we keep it gangsta, we keep it gangsta, we keep it gangsta, we keep it gangsta. Remember back in the days, nowadays we doing the same old thing. That's right, we keep it gangsta, we keep it gangsta, we keep it gangsta, we keep it gangsta. Back in the days, nowadays we doing the same old thing. That's real, we gangsta, we keep it gangsta, we keep it gangsta, we keep it gangsta. Back in the days, nowadays we doing the same old thing. That's real, we gangsta, we keep
I hope you enjoyed that cut off the 725 album titled Back in the Day. Now it's time for Back Down Memory Lane. This is where we reflect on childhood memories.
Back down memory lane. Ooh, it's so many memories, child, from jacks to jump rope to hide and go seek. But one thing, and I'm not even gonna say, I guess I can say child, but I was a teenager then.
Yeah.
My favorite thing, my favorite memory was when Hyman Park was jumping.
What?
It was jumping, not
At
jumping. No, it was jumping, child.
At the Hyman Park.
Oh my God, I was young, and all the older guys and the older girls, the women, they would be out there. The men would be walking around with the little iguanas on their shoulders.
Yes.
They riding around with their music. I used to tell my daddy, D, hey, look, drop me right here, so they don't, I don't need nobody to know my parents dropping me here. I want to be with the grown folks. Drop me right here. You make the block come back and get it. So we would get dressed and we would go hang out there. They would be barbecuing, hanging out, everybody. It was just clean fun. It was good fun. Well, I'm not even gonna say clean because it was short-lived because something happened and then but that's something else. But that's one of my favorite memories.
Yeah.
Freaking Hyman Park and sneaking, like smoking a black when I wasn't supposed to. But
I think we all did that. Well, for me, I think a lot of people know that I was born and raised on the back street, of Karen Crow. Shout out Karen Crow. Mm-hmm. And a lot of us was actually born on the back street and raised back there. But for me, a funny memory that jogs my mind from time to time is Wochi. That boy is so crazy, y'all. Wochi and my brother, they were good friends growing up, and he used to come to our house a lot. And man, shout out to Wochi, man. He always kept us laughing. He always knew how to entertain us. This man was dropping mixtapes before mixtapes was mixtapes out in the city, girl. He was dropping mix cassettes. Girl, I remember one time they shot a video, girl. And I don't remember what the subject of the video was, but all I remember was those guys had on, it was Wochi, Othello, and the St. Julian boys. They had on their daddy's mechanic all-in-one jumpsuits. And they were standing up behind the gate of their parents' fence in the yard. And they were acting like they were in jail. Oh my God. It was so funny. It was so funny.
When he was holding talking through the fence?
Yes, talking through the fence, girl, like they was behind bars. Another memory I have of Wochi. Now, Wochi always loved rap music. Who y'all see him as today on Instagram with his videos and just him being silly? He always been like that, y'all.
When he be cooking, child.
Girl, yeah, he be cooking, girl. And so it was one time when somebody told Miles, I don't remember who it was, they was like, ooh, Miles, you look like Mace. And that's the time when Mace was really popping, okay? Mm-hmm. And so, girl, the next day, he come, girl, just like all maced out. Girl, he talking like Mace. He got on an outfit like Mace. Girl, he just maced out, okay? So then after that, Bone Thugs. Oh, my God. Bone Thugs was really popping at the time. That's my favorite rap group of all time. I love me some Bone. Girl, one day, Miles was Bone. Girl, then when Miles found out, girl, his daddy was Mexican, girl. I'm never gonna forget this. He come out of our house, he was like, yo, I found out my daddy Mexican. We was like, boy, stop it. He's like, I'm telling y'all, this man had on, girl, some khaki dickies with a white tee, a long sleeve flannel shirt with one button to the top, and now he Chicano all of a sudden. So shout out to Wochi.
Gonna get you, girl.
Yes, girl. Shout out to Wochi for those memories, man. I sit down, I think about that, and I laugh about that from time to time.
Right.
Yes, girl. That's a good childhood memory for me, girl. Now it's time for 337 What's Trending with Daisha Nicole. What you have for us today, girl?
Well, I think what's trending right now is health.
Yes.
I mean, everybody's digging into fitness. Mm-hmm. They're trying to eat right and all that good stuff. And another thing is everybody want to live like the Jones child.
Speak it, boo.
Y'all, come on. I think reality TV did that, too.
Yes.
But to get on the health first, I think that's what I'm seeing a lot people are. How you say how they like to say that, woke?
Yes.
You know, they're being more conscious of what they're putting into their belly. They're trying to eat right. They're trying to live right. They're exercising. I see a lot of people. They be up in Planet Fitness. They be getting it in. They be trying to get, you know, they little juicing on all that. Some are vegans. Some are, you know, vegetarians. And some just, you know, eat meat from time to time. But I see that trending a lot. Health is big right now. So, yeah, that's what I'm seeing right now. But also, to get back on the living like the Jones. Child, live within your means.
Yes,
Y'all don't know
yes.
what them people going. Y'all don't know what them Jones is going through.
Exactly.
Y'all don't know if they done filed for bankruptcy.
Yep.
Y'all don't know if they getting beat up to get that purse.
Or living on their credit cards.
Y'all don't spending money they don't have.
Yes.
Live within your means. Let me tell you something. I bought me some shoes from Five Below. They had looked like some Toms.
I tell you.
I'm wearing my Toms from Five Below. That's Toms to me.
There you go.
I don't need to be putting on all that extra stuff. So that's to me what's trending. People are just, they're not being themselves. It's just they want to just do whatever they think is popping at the time. And I feel like people are losing themselves because of that. Like, live within your means. It's not that serious. Like, you don't have to do that.
Yeah. And let me add something to that. Now, this may sound a little petty, but what's trending too is those wigs with all that baby hair. Oh my God. Now, look. I love me a good wig, girl. Let me tell you. I have hair. I was blessed with a head full of hair, and I love it. But sometimes as women, we want to change. So instead of going cut my hair and all that or add me a weave, I'd rather wear a wig. But girl, these girls in these baby hairs, Lord, and these receding hairlines, and the wigs start way to the back. Lord, please.
I told my friend Kendra, I said, look, your wedding gonna probably be the last wedding I'ma be in if it ain't mine. I said, please don't make me put on a lace.
Yes.
Front or however y'all call them thing. Please don't. I said, please don't make me wear that.
Yes.
She started laughing. Yeah, but I know what you mean
Girl,
about that.
there is a lot of information out there to show you how to wear a wig the proper way. Please go on YouTube if you haven't, or get with a hairstylist friend, or inbox somebody who can help you with that. Cause Lord. I don't know. Girl, I just can't deal. Like,
Yes,
I be scrolling past some of those posts on Facebook, and I be just like, Lord, reach out and touch. Reach out and touch. But girl, yeah, I just had to add to that because, Lord, I'm just tired of seeing it.
Child, I understand what you're saying. Well, social post of the day comes from Facebook, reposted by Crystal K. Bro. If you can't handle being talked about, lied on, and not liked, then you're not ready to be successful.
Girl, that is so true. Girl, because when you're putting yourself out there for the world to see, and you know you're striving for greatness, people are going to talk about you. Whether it's a positive thing or a negative thing, somebody always going to have something to say. But you know what? You silence the naysayers and you kill them with success.
That's right. Keep going. Keep pushing.
Yes, ma'am.
And our best selfie of the week goes to... I picked her. Oh my God. All right. Oh man, that's so corny. Anyway, I was scrolling through Instagram, and her photo stood out to me. It just popped. It was a day ago, but it just popped. We normally like to pick it that day, but her photo stood out to me, and it's Natalie Mouton on Instagram.
Shout out, Natalie.
Hey, girl.
Killing those selfies, boo.
her picture just stood out. It was a beautiful picture. I had to share it. So you can follow her, or I don't know if she wants y'all to follow her. Maybe not. Leave her alone. And
Stalkers.
Goddess of Self-Love.
On IG.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And social of the week. Go ahead, Lane, girl.
Our social hustlers of the week, baby. Well, for me, my social hustler goes to my first cousin, Miss Chastity. That's Chastity. Duyon Boudreaux and her team, Standrea Boudreaux and Tyrone Duyon, with K and S weddings plus more. Y'all, this one runs deep for me because not only is she my family, but because she truly enjoys what she does and is a true hustler. She holds down a full-time job as well and is able to still make her dreams become a reality. Let's be honest, not a lot of people get into that business for the right reasons, but not her. She goes over and beyond to help her clients get the events of their dreams without cutting any corners. So be sure to get at her for all your event decorating needs. She can do it all, from weddings, parties, baby showers, graduations, communions, vow renewals. Yes, vow renewals. She slayed mine, boo. I'm just saying. Hell, she may even be able to do bar mitzvahs. So follow her on IG at Miss, that's Miss with a Z, MZ, Boudreaux, and on Facebook, Chastity, CHASTITY, Duyon Boudreaux for all your event decorating needs.
Okay, cool. Well, I picked mine's. Look me, mine's. I picked mine. I went and picked, and for me, I wanted to pick Steven.
Mm-hmm.
You can follow him on Instagram as too. I think his Instagram is Studio 510. I'm not sure. Oh Lord, I'm gonna get the right stuff for y'all. But he's into real estate, music. He has a clothing line, a default clothing line, if I'm not mistaken. And it was cool. He also have his daughter a clothing line.
Wow.
Nia Nicole, I think.
So he's a Jamaican too.
Girl.
Awesome. We have a lot of Jamaicans in the city of Lafayette. Shout out, baby. That hustler spirit. Let's go, boo.
Yes. And
get your coins.
I think I'm saying a lot of think, but he also have a animated series like that he does with his daughter. He posts it's like a little cartoon thingy every Thursday. It'd be like a minute or two. And he touched different topics. It's bullying, music.
Wow.
He did one, I thought it was so funny, where he went, he lost his daughter. I told him I was calling the child protection on him. But he's very creative. Not only that, he's an awesome father. I mean, you'll see that man doing everything. You'll see him one day playing the guitar. You'll see him in a music video.
Yeah.
You'll see him just doing
I just love that.
Yeah.
He's not one-dimensional. And he's fine being that way. And he's passionate. A lot of people could get it misconstrued and be like, well, he or she don't know what they want in life. No, baby. We are just multi-talented. So shout out to you, Steven. I will be following you. Thanks, Dej, for bringing that up because I didn't even know he existed. So shout out to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to go find his correct information. But if I'm not mistaken, let me look. I think it's Studio 510 on his 510 on Instagram, if I'm not mistaken. You see, child, that's part of me that ill prepared. I should have looked at all of that.
That's okay. That's okay. We're going to have all the links posted at the end of the show, during the show. So y'all be able to find those things as well. We could always come back to that and post that up if you don't have it.
Yeah, but here's a Studio 510, but he's the one I picked. I think, he deserved it.
Yeah, he sure does with all those jobs. Girl, he's getting it and grinding. Well, guys, this is what we want to hear from you. What do you see trending in the city, and who's your social hustlers of the week? Whether it's business, social media, healthy living, fashion, music, culture, or style. Lend us your opinion so we can talk about it in our up-and-coming shows. Go to our Instagram page at 1Lafayette Radio Music Station and drop us your thoughts under the post titled 337 What's Trending. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at 1Lafayette Radio Music Station and subscribe on YouTube at 1Lafayette Radio Music Station to get updated info on what's up and coming. And be sure to hit the notification bell. Artists, this is where it's your time to shine. We are looking for original music from artists in the 337 and surrounding areas. If you have positive music, meaning no songs about killing, shooting, or talking down on females or males, because we're a positive show.
Right.
We like to keep it that way. We want to hear from you. To get your music on our up-and-coming show, please send us an MP3 file with your artist name and social links. Email 1Lafayette Radio Music Station at gmail.com to be featured on our up-and-coming shows.
If your family member or friends has a business doing music or some type of entrepreneur venture, as long as it's legal, moral, and ethical, let us know so we can show support. I can't stress this enough. Please support, support, support. That's the only way a change is going to happen within our community. Everyone mentioned in today's show will have their names and social links attached to the end of the podcast, so be sure to watch out for that.
And if you're a sourpuss about your family or friends making power moves, that means you need to look in the mirror and check yourself, okay? Here's the thing. If you truly want to be better than your current circumstances, you need to surround yourself with positivity. So with that being said, my favorite quote, which is the quote of the day, if you want to be an eagle, fly with the eagles and stop picking at dead in the fields with the crows. Meaning, surround yourself with people who are going where you want to go in life and see yourself already there. Get you a mentor and learn more and more each day about what it is you want to pursue. Now, the crows represent the naysayers, the negative, petty people, the energy suckers. Y'all know them. Some of them lay in your bed with you at night. Some of them work with you. Some of them probably listening to this podcast right now rolling their eyes because we're stepping on their toes. It's funny, y'all, but it's the truth. Now for the book of the day. This is one of my favorites. This is the book that I mentioned in the last podcast. I'm rereading this book. It's called The Magic of Thinking Big by David J. Schwartz. You can find this book on Audible, at Barnes & Nobles, and just about anywhere. If you're looking to take a chance in business or in life, for that matter, this is a great place to start. This is one of my favorite books. This has really helped me with personal development. And now for the lengthy tip of the day. I say lengthy because it's a little long, but I'm going to call it that because everything I'm about to say needs to be said. All right, here it goes. We all know money is needed. However, money is still only a monetary thing. Don't let money control you and your emotions. You control money. Don't let money make you. And if you get a strong urge to start a business, kind of like your story today, go back to school or do something great, do it. Y'all, I'm speaking from experience. I would never, ever encourage y'all to do the things I haven't done already. But that's for another show because, y'all, I've done a lot of things, girl. Girl, with schooling and this job, that job. Okay, moving on from that. But invest in yourself. Always invest in yourself first. If you have $20, let's say, to spare, why not spend that on something that can edify your life, such as a good book or maybe an online course of some sorts? Don't spend it on irrelevant things that has a limited satisfaction. That's not growing you in some type of way.
I did that. I did that with food, y'all.
Yes, me too. I'm still doing it.
Oh, man.
I need to slap myself, but... Yeah, man. But I'm going to leave y'all with this and really think about it. My take on taking a chance with money and business is this. What if it's just crazy enough to work? You know, success isn't success without first taking a chance. Well, that concludes episode 2 of our show. It's been so fun, y'all. Thanks so much for tuning in to 1Lafayette Radio Music Station podcast. Once again, it's your girls, Lane Marie.
And Daisha Nicole.
And don't forget to cop that 725 album if you haven't already. It's available now on all major online stores. Closing us out is a song off the SP King James 725 album titled Against My Window Pane. Peace, love, gratitude. 1Lafayette, we are out.
No, you didn't say that right.
I did.
It's supposed to be peace, love, and soul.
Peace, love, and gratitude. 1Lafayette, we are out.
Rain reminds me of your tears. Pain always turns into fear. Lust never turns into love. Finding you right here, trying to learn how to trust. Should we try something new? Never really had it, we don't know what to do. Kinda had me feeling lost, never really had a clue. How much would it cost to find if it's really true? Is it me and you? Cause I'm way past game. Not trying to be the same, get rid of your past ways, get rid of your bad days. I can show you what your worth is. What I gotta do just to make you feel perfect. You telling me you heard that before? Same old lines won't work anymore. Knowing that won't stop me, you just wanna test me. I could be your everything if you wanna let me.
Against my window pane, drops beating like a drum. She said, I'm yours. Is the key to my heart. I call you, you call me.
reminds me of your tears. Pain always turns into fear. Lust never turns into love. Finding you right here, trying to learn how to trust. And if you trust me, this could be our love scene. I'm impressed with the way it feel when you touch me. I just know you've been looking for something different, and I ain't into pretending, so let me know if you with it. Let me know how you feeling, communication is key. Something I wanna show you, that's if you willing to see. Wanna show me your heart, but scared to give me the key. And when you give me that chance, I'ma make you believe. Just let me in, I'll show you how it could be. And I got you, anything that you need is yours. I give you the world and more. I never really thought it before. Now you're mine and I'm yours.
Against my window pane, drops beating like a drum.